Hey guys, Mike with Ice Water and Laundromats. Put together a few clips here just to show you the disaster of plumbing that was done on our first laundromat and why it's important to get good, qualified contractors with experience.
What you'll see here is that this is a high mark trough. Well, our plumbers essentially just drilled holes in the trough and stuck the pipes in them. Didn't seal them, didn't use the correct connectors to make them fit right. So the first time we really had a filter backup and we had a sewer issue, like I said when we first opened, I had water all back here because those pipes weren't sealed tight. So it made a holy mess. Then the other thing is, that line right there, well, that's the 1.5 inch water supply line. That should run directly to every washing machine, but it doesn't, because the guy went and pulled a 3/4 inch tap off the main line and then split that once again to go to each of the washing machines. So thereby giving basically a 3/8 water line to commercial washing machines. And he did even worse on my big machines. My big machines, he just looped 1 3/4 inch off of the main line and then ran that 3/4 inch all the way down the back side of the machine and then just plumbed off that 3/4 inch the whole way. And it was in a branch plumb line, so it wasn't like it was even looped for, to equalize pressure. So on a busy day, the guy in the end wasn't getting any water until everybody else was full. So that's one reason it's expensive, because there's a lot of plumbing, a lot of infrastructure involved, but also a lot of expertise. I had professional plumbers, so to speak, and they did a horrible job. They obviously didn't know what they were doing. Okay, so kind of give you an idea what you're looking at here. These are our tankless water heater systems. We have them chained together so they basically work in tandem. This is the main incoming water line. Now it's supposed to split off and feed both the water heaters with a 3/4 inch line, but for some reason they downsized to a 1 inch and then split off to 2 3/4, which, if you know anything about plumbing, means basically we're looking at about a 1/2 inch worth of line actually available to feed both of these units, or a 1/2 inch to each unit. Then this beautiful horseshoe that they've plumbed in here was done because they had to come back because they had plumbed across my clean out valves, or the isolation valves. Then they actually had plumbed these backwards and had the recirc and the hot water line. Recirc and hot water lines were crisscrossed, so like the hot water line out of one side was leading to the recirculation line, while the recirculation line out of the other was leading to the recirculation line, which meant nothing was getting recirculated. Just awesome. That's one reason when you're building a laundromat, find a GC who's built laundromats before and has his own subs. And that line, which is the main water line, well, this line here is the water line that then runs over and powers supplies the bathroom. Well, the problem with that is he tied the 3/4 inch after all the machines. So on a busy day, somebody goes in the bathroom, they're going to get one flush, and it's going to be 20 minutes before the toilet can refill. And we all know there's people who go in with 2 and 3 flushers. So I've been called more than once with, hey, your toilet won't flush. And I'm sure the guy was like panicked in the bathroom with a bowl full of crap. But that, again, poor plumbing, because in the engineered diagram, they were supposed from that main water line right there straight over to the bathroom behind that wall. Had they done that, they'd have been drawing pressure from the main line and would have been uninterrupted, no problem. So that'll be another plumbing project for another night. Stay tuned for next week and we'll go over screwed up electrical.